this curve here, this part of the shell is quite flat. It comes over to the midline roughly there and then drops back. So we're going to have to cut some of this back here as it goes over from the other side. So following that over. Okay, so this is quite flat. And then this line, which you can take from your drawing, it actually curls in a little bit. So if I was to drop a straight line from here, straight down, like that, you see it's actually going in and round because we're looking down on the piece. This is coming out of the way. This line here is still from my original drawing. This is pretty much the high spot now. That seems to be where it is. So run that round into the back here so that it sort of makes a sense with this front bit, and then we'll come to the back of the shell here. So the whorl here comes right towards the back, and there's a sort of bit over here if I remember. And this has got to be quite rounded, so the front part is flatter, but this is quite rounded. So I've made from this line, I've redrawn that with my drawing. This is my line, that's the sort of whirly bit there. So I'm coming round that line. Here, and then I'm coming down around here. So this tail will keep fairly flat. I'm coming across here. Across here, and again we're going to bring this down and then round the back a little bit. So again that needs to be done from the back this way. So as we come round the form, we go round into the back, and then on this side we've got to come down here a little bit at the front in order to get this, because this is quite tubular. There's not a lot of line between the two. They're quite flat, but they still want to be distinct. So at the moment we're just getting this big round bit here so that the tail comes up, and then this edge of the shell comes right up here. And again we can measure this point, and we've got a guide there, so that'll come around here like this. So we can take wood away from in here, like there, and around there, and bring that down. there's a point here where all the whorls are going to sort of come back, sort of like splaying or joining together here. So at the end of this second pass through the Bosting in stage, this part of the shell is fairly flat as a curve, rounder here because this is the more of the blobby significant part of the snail shell. The tail is coming up over here and will actually drop down back here because there's that still, we've got this angle to cut. So a bit more refining to be done. But if you can get it to this stage, then we can start refining it even further.